George Orwell taught us that language matters, so let's look at the definitions of some words we seem to be hearing a lot of lately. Pandemic. This is an adjective of a disease prevalent over a whole country or the whole world. Well, that begs the question, what does prevalent mean? Prevalent is also an adjective. It means widespread in a particular area or at a particular time. In my part of the world, there were 2 positive test cases. So not sick people, just people who may have antibodies and possibly someone who is never even symptomatically sick per 100,000 people. I respectfully suggest that 2 in 100,000 cannot be said to be widespread in any sense, and thus this is not a pandemic. Remember this the next time one of the honest and truthful people on the TV use the word. This is no longer about COVID. It's now a war on our basic freedoms. So who will speak out? Well, not the front benches of the political parties. They are bought and paid for, as the unexplained wealth of many former senior politicians shows us. Nor the backbenches. They aren't important, but it's an easy stipend and they're easily replaced, so they will shut up even if they cared, and frankly most of them don't. Nor the media. The pretty talking head newsreaders know they can be replaced with 1,000 younger models, so they will cower and comply. Nor the media owners. Why would they want to upset the apple cart and spark a tax audit? Certainly not social media companies. If they cared, they wouldn't censor valid questions about the whole issue. Nor the rank and file police. For the most part, they are pretty low intelligence and they do what they're told. Deltas, to quote Huxley. Nor senior ranks of the police. They are mostly beaters, to extend the Huxley reference. They take instruction unquestioningly. Certainly not the mask-wearing public staggering around shopping malls. They're the epsilons who attack you or just glare at you if you don't comply. Why wouldn't you do as you're told if it might save grandma, they say? Because I can think, and because I don't unquestioningly obey liars. So who will speak out? You will, and so will I. We'll be attacked, we'll be called conspiracy theorists, we'll be mocked and hassled, but we'll speak out because we have to and there's no one else. The truth, change, a revolutionary idea comes from one person willing to stand up and say no. It may not feel like it when we see people cowering in masks, but we aren't alone. We are the vanguard of the movement for freedom, and there's no one else to do this. We are legion. We are right, and if enough of us stand up and say no, we will win. So make it your mission to change one person's mind today. Here's how. Don't state opinions. People ignore them. Ask questions. Make people question their fundamental beliefs. And I'm going to suggest 4 to you. Number 1. Do you think a drug company might overstate the danger if they stood to sell a vaccine to everyone on the planet? At a cost of only £1 a treatment, that would be 7 billion annually. Might that make some people in some drug companies exaggerate? The answer is clearly yes. Question 2. Having panicked and closed down the economy, made it shrink by 20%, which will cause serious unemployment and poverty, do you think a politician would stand up and tell the truth and say, "I'm sorry, I got that wrong, I panicked"? Or might a politician lie? Again, I think the answer is obvious. Question 3. Given that we were told face masks don't work at the start of this thing, and now we're told they're compulsory, do you think the politicians were lying then, or are they lying now? Question 4, the last one. Should you therefore unquestioningly, unthinkingly obey liars, or should you seek out alternative ideas which may offer a better explanation of what's going on, of what is happening? If you like this, please like, recommend, and subscribe.